Today is 420, which is regarded as a national holiday among cannabis enthusiasts. And given that smoking marijuana is now legal in New York, expect to see a lot of people lighten up today.
Cannabis-themed events will be taking place throughout the day. Our next guest is a cannabis connoisseur who lives and owns a cannabis lifestyle brand. So joining us this morning is one of the co-founders of Happy Monkey, New York's very own Ramon Reyes. So good morning to you, Ramon. Good to see you.
Good morning. Happy wake and bake, everybody.
Wake and bake. I figured you were gonna say it. So how did, we talked a little about the history for those folks about where 420 kind of came from, right? Like a group, before they were part of the Grateful Dead roadies. How did 420 become a weed holiday?
Well, yeah, right. So it started with the legendary people in California. Well, every day, every afternoon, they'll meet up at 420 and they'll basically light up, right? It was a safe space for them where they were able to consume and pretty much take care of, hang out together.
So tell us about your company, Happy Monkey.
Well, Happy Monkey.
Yeah, how did it get started?
Happy Monkeys, absolutely. Happy Monkey is a lifestyle cannabis brand. We started as a lifestyle cannabis brand because obviously in New York, when we first started, cannabis wasn't legal, so we didn't brand cannabis, but we did events, we did merch, we did podcasts, we did everything that we could cater to the cannabis community.
So it's a big day then for Happy Monkey events, because this year you decided to lay low and focus more on applying for an actual license, right? So talk to me about the process and what that license means for you.
Absolutely. Well, the process is still ongoing. It's a long thing. It's a little bit unpredictable because we're still waiting for regulations to go through. But it means a lot. It means a lot for us to be able to actually come out in the open and be public about our consumptions and our events and being able to actually have a license, right? And being able to show the community that where we come from, that we can actually sustain a profitable business with cannabis.
Yeah, so New York, I mean, is setting really a precedent by being one of the first states to offer licenses to people in communities that were actually impacted more severely by marijuana arrests and convictions. How were you and your friends impacted by the criminalization of marijuana?
Well, all of us were impacted, right? Especially coming from Washington Heights, the part of the island that was most affected by the war on drugs, right? So most of us were usually just harassed just by hanging out and just smoking in front of our buildings and blocks and stoops and stuff like that, right? We were arrested. We spent a lot of time in jail. We had to pay lawyer fees, all these things, right? But now, being that last year things changed, right? So now it's legalized. Now you can smoke wherever you can smoke cigarettes. That changed everything for us, right? So now the cops can't use marijuana to harass us anymore.
So now, okay, got that. So you're in a position now where I guess your criminal records has been cleared, right? Altogether?
Absolutely. If you go, well, for any of those who want to get expunged, you got to go to online and get your
But you got your
conviction expunged, right?
But you got your record cleared, but still applying for that license overall, it's not that easy. So what are the challenges and obstacles that you're running into to really get the license here?
Well, really, the first 100 licenses goes out to the people most affected by the war on drugs. The only barrier to that is that they would have to be an owner or a 10% owner of a business that was profitable for about 2 years, right? Which is really a difficult task for someone who's been convicted for marijuana because they can barely get a job, they can barely go back to school, they can barely go with all these things. But again, being that this is the first time that this has happened, and then we're the first state that this is happening, it's still a big deal, and I think it's still a bigger praise.
I'm sure it's still a little surreal. I hope you don't mind me asking, how old are you?
I am 39 years old. It's all right.
Geez, you do not look 39. But, I'm just wondering, though, when you came up with Happy Monkey, even if you would think about 10 or 15 years ago, did you ever think you would find yourself in a position where you are right now, like lobbying and advocating for economic empowerment with the legal sale of marijuana?
Well, when we first started Happy Monkey, it was a trip to Amsterdam that changed everything to me. And I thought, let's bring this cannabis hospitality back to New York. No, when that happened, I did not think that I would be here advocating and fighting for my people and making sure that we all get equal rights for cannabis legalization.
Yeah, I mean, here we are. Look at New Jersey, right? Legal sales start tomorrow.
They start tomorrow.
So where do you see yourself and I guess Happy Monkey, right? 5 to 10 years from now, are you seeing yourself maybe like selling in Jersey?
we see actually being everywhere, right? We see each other since we come from New York. New York is a real world renowned city, so we basically want to be international with it.
Wow, you got big dreams.
What's the number one
Big
product?
dreams.
Is there a number one product?
Not yet, not yet.
Okay, to be continued.
All right, Ramon. We thanks
Very
so
much
much
so.
for your time, and good luck with the application process too. And happy 420.
Well, thank you very much, everybody, for taking out your time to talk to little old me. I appreciate it. Happy Monkey will be around for a long time, and I appreciate you guys. Happy 420.
Yeah,
All right.
right back at you.